shake it, come on, 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 shake it, come on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Watching the news at 9 on Falcon TV. I'm Rachel, and with us today are Avery and Ashley, and Ian with national news, and as well as an entertainment update.
To thank all of the teachers who take the time to play our show during your homeroom, because the information we put on the show together for you is most important for you to see it as well as us.
And if you know a teacher who's having trouble watching us on their computer, you can still tune your TV to Channel 7 to see our show every day. The Oakcrest Media classes work hard to bring you the news every day and want to make sure you're able to access it.
I'm Ian, and it's Tuesday, January 11th. And we have a lot of news to get to today, including what songs you need to download and what books made its return to the local library.
Don't forget that you can get your updates on what's happening around Oakcrest and the world by following OHS Falcon TV on Twitter, or visit our website by typing in the web address at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's go back over to Ian, who's got the scoop on what's happening across the country.
Thanks, Avery. Over the weekend, in case you missed it, the Eagles suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of the Green Bay Packers by a score of 21-16. The Eagles never held the lead at any point in the game, but kept it close despite David Akers missing 2 important field goals. And if he had made them, the Eagles might be moving on to round 2 of the playoffs. Michael Vick had an up-and-down performance, throwing for a touchdown and 292 yards, but a late interception with 33 seconds left in the game iced the victory for the Packers. Clay Matthews and A.J. Hawk led an impressive defense behind a big offense output from rookie running back who rushed the ball for Packers record yards. The Packers will travel to Atlanta to face the Falcons, who are favored to win the NFC title. In the AFC, the Baltimore Ravens beat the Kansas City Chiefs 30-7. Chiefs quarterback Matt Cassell had only 70 yards passing and threw 3 picks, while Ravens quarterback Joe Flacco threw for 265 yards with 2 touchdowns. In Las Vegas, the Golden Nugget is becoming the first casino to incorporate actual gold into its business strategy. Believe it or not, gamblers who have winnings from their slot machines will have the option to either cash it in for money or invest it to an ATM dispenses gold bars. The gold will be sold at the real-time price that it trades for on the stock market. And the casinos see it as an opportunity for gamblers to make smart decisions with their money. And finally, talking about Vegas, this year's Miss America pageant will be held on Saturday and will air on ABC broadcast live from Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas at 9 p.m. That's it for today's National News Report. Make sure you join me later in the show for an entertainment update. Right now, let's take a look at some Oakcrest news.
Today, after school, there's a lot going on. We'll tell you all about the sports and activities as well as the bus schedule.
There will be a chess match in the library room 245 until 6:30. Interact will hold a meeting in the senior cafeteria until 3:30. National Honor Society will hold a meeting in 403. A media club will be having a meeting in the media studio. The match club will meet on Tuesday, January 11th, and also on Tuesday there will be a girls lacrosse meeting in room 100 after school.
And for buses today, after school, there will be a 3:30 and 5:30 bus to get home on. So if you were planning on staying for an activity or sport, again, there are 3:30 and 5:30 buses today.
Now for sports. Over the weekend, the wrestling team traveled for a dual meet, and although they didn't come out with an overall win, a few of the wrestlers had individual victories, walking away with some impressive pins against Middle Township. At 103, Shaquan Huffin Harrell got the victory, as did Giovanni Arroyo, Antonio Mancella, Ian Lifford, and Kyle McDonald.
Against Cherry Hill West, Oakcrest made it close again with the Arroyo twins, Huffin Angel Laras, Antonio Mancella, and Tyler Bates all recording wins. Good luck to the guys on their next match, which is today after school against Violin at 6 p.m. Also, today after school will be the boys basketball team, who is looking strong with a 4-1 overall record, taking on Millville at Millville.
When it comes to talent, there's definitely no shortage of it here at Oakcrest. And if you want to see some of it here, be sure you're here on Friday night at 7 p.m. for Cabaret Night. It's Oakcrest's annual showcase of musical talent and will be featured over 20 acts here in the auditorium. So make sure you get a ticket at the door or ahead of time.
Just a reminder to all students that coats and hats are not permitted to be worn in the building during school hours. There are dress codes that are being enforced, so please remember to lock up your belongings, including your iPods, in the morning before going to class. All right, let's go over to Rachel to find out what's happening in the world of the weird and wacky.
Thanks, Ashley. In the world of the weird and wacky, a lot has been happening, and today we'll start out with one book who's making its return to its home after many years of being overdue. In Baltimore, it's never too late to return an overdue book. Baltimore's Free Library said that someone returned a book last week that was checked out in 1946. That's right, 1946. Library officials said the book was returned by John Wolfe of St. Louis, Missouri, who said in a letter that he checked it out when he was a soldier recuperating from surgery at Fort Meade after World War II. The book he checked out was sound and symbol in Chinese because he was trying to learn the native language. He said he just recently found the book in his private library and decided to return it. The library said it's better late than never. The library is so relieved that he was able to make the effort and return the book that they have decided to waive the late fees because of his service to the country, and that the smiles he has given them are worth more than the fines that would have accumulated. Librarian said the book is still in pristine condition and has the original due date card in the back. The dates of when patrons checked out the book in the 1930s and 1940s are still visible. The library encourages citizens to return books no matter how late the past due date is, and says there is a $6 maximum fine on adult books and $3 on children books, so no one has to worry about paying hundreds of dollars if their books are years overdue. That's my weird and wacky news update for today. Join me tomorrow. Let's head back over to the other anchors for more news.
Birthday gram for your best friend or yourself for only $1 at the media studio. So stop down to get your name on TV today.
Today we're talking about what's new that will be hitting store shelves, what's been hot on the sales charts, and some music has been tearing up iTunes lately. And here's the song you need to get on your iPod. Tops on iTunes this week was Bruno Mars' hit Grenade, holding on to the top spot with Katy Perry's Firework coming in second. Perry, who is trying to break into the acting business, will soon be starring in an episode of How I Met Your Mother. But the release date for that episode hasn't been announced yet. Coming in third is We Are Who We Are by Kesha, Enrique Iglesias tonight, and Pink's Raise Your Glass rounding at the top 5. Tops at Redbox this week was Salt taking the top spot, starring Angelina Jolie, followed by Easy A and Night and Day. Speaking of movies, coming to DVD today, the fall blockbusters hit The Social Network, which chronicles the rise of the social network giant Facebook. The film stars Jesse Eisenberg as Facebook's founder, Mark Zuckerberg, as well as Andrew Garfield and Justin Timberlake. That was your entertainment update for Friday. All right, let's go back over to the other anchors for the rest of the news.
Thanks for the update, Ian. Well, that's it for today's show. Don't forget, if you missed anything on today's or past episodes, or if you want to see the newest videos we have, visit us back on YouTube for more. And be sure to leave comments on our show or leave story ideas for us at talonproductions@yahoo.com. I'm Ashley, and for Avery, Ian, and Rachel, and everyone here on the Falcon TV news team, thanks for watching our show today.
Join us back here tomorrow to get all of the day's top news stories from Oakcrest and around the world on the News at 9 on Falcon TV. Have a great day.
Are you coming?
Shoes to coordinate.